cold and wet and damp, and oh dear, Sergio Perez. Fastest man in last year's FP1 here at Monza, and he has gone rearwards into the barrier, and we've got our second red flag of this session. Got a little bit on the curb.
No. Yeah, exactly the same spot where we saw Carlos Sainz lose it. He said he got on the inside curb, but that he was on the proper line. It's just literally, you haven't got the tyre temperature to be putting your foot down as early as they are. They're anticipating that the grip will be there. The tyres are taking a longer time to heat up than what they think.
Front corner as well. That's
Sergio Perez goes off. We have had a driver go into the wall right as the checkered flag comes out, and Sergio Perez pushing hard and maybe just a bit too hard. And we saw it just gone onto the curb, and there's no grip there whatsoever. We saw Lewis Hamilton spinning yesterday, past Maldonado having a moment down there as well.
He used to crash a lot there. There was a nasty bump through T5 as well. When they got rid of the bump.
Just under 17 minutes to go here in Baku of FP1, and we have a red flag because of this. Sergio Perez hitting the wall at turn 8 down by the maiden tower, and the man who was on the podium here last year has returned to Baku, and it's not started very well in terms of Perez inspecting the damage, and all the cars now back in the pits bar the Force India. But the damage has been done to the front wing.
He's slow. Hamilton's quite slow too.
And out goes Sergio Perez as well.
That's why he was slow. Yellow flags.
Sergio Perez, we saw into the gravel. Force India.
Yeah, but he's got a problem there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Something failed at the rear.
Ooh. Straight head on into the gravel as well.
That's not driver error. I wonder if that's another rear.
Okay, understood. Switch the car off and we'll get it back to the pitch as soon as we can.
Lewis Hamilton. Oh, boom, kering, Perez, Sergio Perez. En dan komt de volgende safety car. Perez over de curves, daar is het nat. En deze is hard. Timo Glock ging ooit zo op de Hockenheimring.
Lead this race, Martin. They stayed out whilst others pitted. A gamble at Ferrari and at Toro Rosso.
It was a big impact. Yes, I can't work. It does work in a lower temperature range, which is a good thing. But it'll be interesting. And if they go all the way to the end.
You've got the right-hander, and then you've got to steady yourself as far to the wide as you can. We're not going too wide.
yeah, exactly what happened on the track walk. Actually, we were discussing this is a dangerous bit of track. People, you saw it last year, are just getting their front right wheel or rear wheel onto that green fake grass, and this is what happens. I think.
But it was actually, wasn't it actual grass?
It was like dust almost. So.
And they've replaced it. Oh yeah.
But that, I mean, look,
now what has he hit to launch that Force India car? And unsurprisingly, a red flag session here.
For that corner.
The presence of mind that Sergio Perez had here, to take his hands off the wheel.
And that's the shot we got initially.
Yes, look how the right wheel there was actually off the ground a little bit and then isn't moving.
And that's what I looked for as the car went over, just, you know, the fact his head didn't touch the ground.
Yeah. Vettel taking the right line.
Oh, and Felipe Massa goes into the back of Sergio Perez, and that is a massive crash into the barriers. Massa clipped the back of the Force India. The marshals rushed to Massa to make sure he's okay, and to Perez as well. His finish, he got promoted in Canada, didn't he, into third. And I tell you what, Sebastian Vettel was so lucky he didn't get wiped out in that crash as well. And this is what it felt like for Perez. Oh, hands off the wheel, just a passenger.
Oof, that stopped in a hurry, didn't it?
Yeah.